Hello everybody! Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be comparing the Me and Earl and the Dying Girl book to the Me and Earl and the Dying Girl movie. The morning that I finished reading the book, I went to the DVD store and I bought the movie because I was just so in love with the book that I absolutely had to see the film, and I was leaving for Melbourne the next day so I wouldn't have a chance to watch it. So as soon as I bought it, I came home, put it in the DVD player, watched it, loved it, and now I thought I would tell you guys a little bit about the differences that I found. I'm not 100% sure whether or not this review is actually going to contain spoilers. I don't think that it does, but if you haven't seen the film or read the book and don't want anything to be spoiled at all, then I recommend that you watch or read the book or the film and then you come back and watch my review. So I'm going to start with the book. I love this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars because it was just so ridiculous. Somehow it managed to take what should have been a really heavy subject matter and turn it into something really funny. The plot was solid and the characters were super down to earth and relatable, which made for a very easy and enjoyable read. One of my favorite parts about the book was actually the really refreshing chapter styles. So sometimes during the film, because Greg is a filmmaker, he would start writing in script format, and it was just such a refreshing and different change of pace that I found it really easy and enjoyable to read. As for the movie only got 4 out of 5 stars from me because to me it lost some of the humour that the book had when it was adapted from the book to the screen. In saying that though, the entire cast did an absolutely incredible job of bringing these characters to life, and I am so glad that they did, because there's nothing quite like seeing a film play out in front of your eyes when you are so in love with the characters already from when you've read them in a book. The film sort of used a very indie style filmmaking technique, which is really cool because in the film, Greg of course is a filmmaker and his films are not particularly very good. So to see them employ some of those techniques for this film was actually a really good idea. And it also made it really different to watch. I mean, there is one scene where there's literally no camera movement for 5 minutes. I mean, you try watching a movie where there is no camera movement for 5 minutes. It gets very awkward and uncomfortable after a while, and it was made even more awkward and uncomfortable by what Rachel and Greg were actually talking about in the scene. So for me, that's one thing that the movie did really well, was the fact that they were able to make it just so much more awkward by showing us and by using techniques that a book couldn't do. Honestly, I didn't find a lot of differences between the book and the movie, especially not ones worth mentioning. So a lot of the dialogue was taken from the book and put directly into the film, and apart from one fight that happens between Rachel and Greg, which does happen in the book but not to the extent that it does in the film, I didn't find a lot of differences between the two. The film was incredibly faithful to the book, and I feel like the fact that Jesse Andrews wrote both the book and the screenplay for the film probably had a lot to do with that. If only more young adult writers would be able to write the screenplays to the adaptation of their own book series, we would never ever have a bad book to movie adaptation again. All in all, I absolutely loved the book and the film, and I thought they were both amazing in their own way. I seriously recommend to everyone that you should read the book and you should watch the movie, but if you only have time to, or you don't really want to read the book and watch the movie, then I recommend that you read the book instead of watching the movie, because the book just has that, it has more of a humor element to it, and I think that although it works really well as a movie, I think it works better as a book. Thanks for watching. Comment down below if you have either read the book or you have seen the movie and tell me what you thought. If you'd like to see me do more book to movie adaptation reviews, then leave a comment down below and let me know which books or movies you'd like me to review. Don't forget to like this video and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Stay random. Bye.